Greetings. This is Robert Lyon, lead designer for RTL Games, here for another update on another game we're currently working on called Combat Drone. Combat Drone is a two-player game, strategy game, in which you're playing a mech-like drone, one of these guys right here, and you're combating against another guy. Looks just like that. So, very simple game. This is for strategy game players who like to be able to get into a game quickly, play a quick game. It takes 15-20 minutes maybe. It doesn't get into the hour-long that a lot of these other games get into, but still gives you the level of detail that you would enjoy playing a strategy game. So this one was somewhat unique in that we're using a AI in addition to a human pilot running the mech. So you have an AI running this guy, and then you're also using it as a player to do various things. How do we do that? So we have this is a larger view of it, so you can see what it is. This is a decision matrix for the drone itself, and it will go through its cycle like a rondel. So you basically go every turn, he advances one. However, you get 3 actions per turn, so if you want to skip one, you can use one of those to actually skip the turn. And I'll get into the rules in a separate video, but give you some idea about how it looks like and how it actually functions to give you an idea of kind of what to expect. There are some decisions we're still making with this. It's still, again, the prototype stage. One of them was the design of how we're going to run the management of the mech itself, because you have energy levels, which are in this level, and you also have health levels here. Then we also have this little guy right here, which would basically be rotated and see exactly how well this is going, right? So this looks neat and it works well, but I don't know if it's going to work in the game because it just doesn't. It seems like more complicated than it's really worth, and something else for you to manage. Where if you're looking at a dashboard here, then both you and your opponent can see exactly how you're doing, and you work that out. We also have these little cubes to kind of keep track of things here, or we may end up using something like a chip like this. Again, this is just mechanics we're trying to get sorted out. One also neat feature is that these mechs are actually, they have kinetic weapons and missile weapons. So to keep track of them, we have these neat little missiles to go with it. So once you use a missile, you just take it off the board and you're good to go. So you get 2 missiles per game, and the rest is all kinetics, so you can go through that. And then as a human operator, again, you have the AI that's making its decision processes. So at one point you'll have it go move, it'll just move, and there's a random way which the moves will happen. The next thing you can also do is calibrate, which is just running the radars and such. So the AI will do all of these activities as a drone normally would, really on its own. And you use, as the human operator, these cards to tell it to do specific tasks. And you can use up to 2 of these cards. Again, one of the actions is taken by the AI. You get 3 actions per turn. So you can choose to recharge your drone, so it gets the battery up where you need to have it. You can attack with a kinetic weapon. You can attack with the missile weapon. You can also repair your vehicle. So there's an onboard 3D printer. It's a neat little feature. And it'll actually repair the drone as you go. So it's neat because you're not stuck with just taking damage. You can actually do things that will defend and keep your guy up and running. And it's actually kind of a neat game to play. So we're still working on some of the mechanics. Again, the boxes came in last week. Again, thanks to Game Crafters for getting this up for us. He said the box looks great. We just need to work out some of the details of how the map's going to work. Currently, we're using a hex map. Again, pardon the colors here. Printer still has some issues. But anyways, this is the size of the battle mat, and it kind of works because you only move 1 space a turn for the most part. You could move 2. So you're not moving like massive distances. So this is a game you can really pack up and take with you anywhere and not have to worry about large boards. But it still gives you the strategic gameplay that you're going to find in like a Warhammer or BattleTech or something like that. So there's a lot of things that are going on with it. There's a lot for gameplay going on, and again, all the little things that we try to add into the strategic games, we try to add in here to make it fun to play, but not so onerous to where you can't learn it in under 10 minutes, and you can start playing in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and be done with the game in probably 20 minutes, depending upon how defensive your opponent's being, or you're being yourself. So anyways, if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, we're happy to take any input you got. I appreciate your time, and as always, happy gaming.